Right, hello people. We're back with me, Ruku, and Jimbo. We're doing a beer review today on OJ 8.5. Great looking can again. Love their designs. Mine's actually really soaking wet.
Yeah, I see it's the lowest bar that's filled in. So
Yeah, well, as you know, the strongest one was 20. So this is this isn't their lowest. Their lowest is like 4%, but in the strong range, this is their lowest. So
yeah.
8.5 to 20, and each time the gauge gets a little bit higher. Yeah, it's pretty. I've never seen it on a can in my life, so I kind of like that idea. I thought that was quite cool.
Yeah,
Yeah, 500 ml as well, so just off of a pint.
and I wonder why they went with grey and black.
I really don't know, but I like it. I think that works really well. I really do. I mean, it doesn't stand out, but it's different. Do you know what I mean? It's like most cans are green, red, orange, whatever. This comes in at black and grey, which is a bit depressing, but it's I quite like it in a weird way.
Yeah, I see their crown sticks out.
Yeah, and I was actually having a look. I've still yet to do this, but I was looking at the Orangi Boom, and I was going to see if that's still the same crown. Because I'm sure Orangi Boom have something like that, and these are completely two separate companies, although they're from the same country. So I'm a little bit suspicious.
Yeah,
I don't know if this is like a byproduct of what they're doing out there in the Netherlands, but this was actually brewed and made in Belgium, but obviously it's licensed and distributed under the Netherlands. So yeah, it's a bit strange, really. I don't know why they do that, but if it works for them, it works for them, doesn't it? So
yeah, nice.
Right,
let's crack it open.
Let's crack this open, shall we? It's been a while since I've had this myself, so.
I actually must say the smell at the can smells pretty good.
It does, doesn't it? It's got a real nice aroma to this. Doing my best not to get a massive head on it this time. Every video I've done, I've always got a massive head on it.
Well, today I got a bit of a head myself.
Hey, there we go. Not too bad, actually.
Bit of a golden colour.
Yeah. See the carbonation going mental in the glass there. Oh shit, my head's climbing. Shit. It's just climbing. But yeah, great colour, fantastic carbonation. Can't argue with the head, obviously. It's just massive. And that is like really, I don't know, it's really coming over the glass. So this is like, it's stupid now, but you can see it literally coming over the glass.
It's like champagne.
It's just not stopping. Right, anyway, let's crack on, shall we? If I can get through this. No pleasant way of doing that, was there? Oh, dude.
Yeah, me and you talked about this before the call, but I remember you saying, especially last time, it's got aniseed taste to it. And yeah. I'm not a big fan of aniseed because I had it a lot in the day, but I actually like this beer. I'm really surprised. I thought I was going to go into it and not like it. But I had at least three sips already.
It's got like a strong taste to it, but it's like a strong flavour. I mean, not so much the alcohol hit, because you can't really get the alcohol hit at all, but it's the flavour. It's strong hitting flavours.
Yeah. And I must admit, I was having a curry for lunch, so it definitely goes well for a curry.
Oh, well, there you go. First food part then. I didn't know that. So there you go, fans. Have yourself an OJ 8.5 and a curry. What curry did you have? Was it tikka?
No, it was a Japanese curry.
Oh, what, katsu?
Katsu curry, yeah.
basically chicken curry. Then it's beautiful that. But yeah, I mean, it's
too strong.
Fucking beer as well, right?
Yeah, and for an 8.5, I think it's not overly powerful from what I thought it was going to be. This actually goes down really well.
It's quite smooth, isn't it?
No wonder you like it. I agree.
I've forgotten. I haven't had this for some time now, but I used to drink this quite a lot when it's first come out, and I kind of got addicted to it and started drinking quite a few of them. But after a little while, I stopped drinking it because then obviously I found that OJ had a massive range of beers, and I started to work on them and got through a majority of theirs apart from 3 beers. So out of every single one of their beers, this is definitely up there with the best ones, without a doubt.
Yeah, I agree. So far, of all the OJs I've had with you, this is probably the best.
I find as well it has a light refreshment to it as well. It's a bit sort of it goes into like a clean taste. Then you get the sweetness, and it's like I don't know if that's a crispness there. I really don't know, but there's something there, and you got the sweetness comes in as well. It all just works really well together, and I just don't know how the hell they've done it, but they've done a good job on that. And I must admit, my head is still there. It's still holding well. But and again, the can design, I love this can design. I mean, especially on the back bit, they do this with all their beers. I can't really do anything because I've still got beer in there, but you can see there like how big it gets on the back. It's just different to the front, which I really do like. See what this has got in it. I never do this ever on reviews, but I'm gonna have a little nose. Water, barley, malt, hops, sugar, and that is it. Pretty boring, but hey, what can you say?
Have you ever done the Scan Me yet? Have you ever played with that?
No, I haven't. But I do believe that takes you to their website. So if you scan that on the side of the can there, the QR code, that will take you to the website. Or again, if I could probably bring the website up myself. Oh, hello, we've got 2 comments coming in. Hey, Heath Drinks is in with us. See, even Heath Drinks said, I didn't mind this. Nice for an 8.5. Yeah, totally agree. That's exactly what we was just saying. For what you've got there. I think I only paid just over £1 for this can, actually. It was only about £1. I think about £1.30 or something like that. That's stupid like that for 500ml, and it's 8.5. I mean, where the hell can you buy an 8.5% beer for like less than £2?
How much was the 20% one for a can?
Well, I actually got sponsored for that, so I don't actually know.
Okay.
But on their website, it was crate of 24 for about €24. So it's about £1 a can, or they're just over. So yeah. I bought the blue one as well. I can buy that regularly, and that cost me about I think that was just slightly cheaper, about £1.20 or so, because it's obviously lower alcohol content. A couple beer reviews have compared this to like Special Brew. I disagree. Yeah, I disagree as well. Special Brew is virtually undrinkable. If you've ever had it, it's vile stuff. And I did it, and I took 2 sips and poured the rest away because it was that foul. And I got a lot of stick for that. People coming in going, "Oh, how dare you? Special Brew's like the best beer of the gods and all this." And I'm like, no, it's not. It really isn't. It was made famous by a war alcoholic who led us to victory, and it tastes like utter shit. At least this is lower, but it tastes better. So yeah, I'm with Heath Drinks there. It's completely different. And I must just add as well, the lacing on this just really sticks. See how well that sticks all the way around.
Yeah, I've got a little bit myself.
That's what I mean. It's just nice. Yeah, it's just nice frothiness to it. But yeah, again, you can buy this depending on where you are in the world. Obviously, you can buy this in some off licenses if they sell them. Also, you can buy it on their website in packs of, I think, about 24, and also I think they do a mixed 4-pack of this, so you can buy like 4 of their strong beers, and I think this one's included, so it's like the 8, the 12, and the 20 or something. But yeah, it's been a while since I've visited their website, so you can actually buy this in multi-packs, like a pack of 4 or something.
Oh, good.
24. But yeah, I couldn't buy a 24-pack of this purely because I like different beers, so I get bored of the same beer. So if I drank 24 of these, I'd be bored. So I like to sort of swap and change me beers. But if you really love it, 24 is ideal, right?
Yeah.
So,
and then you also mentioned, sorry, the date.
Yeah, funny enough, I was just looking at that. Yeah, as I say, we was mentioning just on the bottom, and I know they do this in America as well. So I mean, we don't often have this, but I know it's famous in America. But they have the born on date and the best before date. So this was made on the 7th of March 2020 at 2:27, and it then expires on the 8th of the 6th 2021. So yeah. It's a long-lasting beer, but again, you'll find that all strong beers last longer, a longer shelf life.
Nice. No, I really like it.
I mean, the carbonation for me has died down a bit, but it's still going.
Yeah.
Soon, the start of the video, it was just like
a lot, wasn't it?
But yeah, the aftertaste is nice and pleasant as well. It's not too sickly, but it is sweet, and it's got that sort of aniseedy, sort of sugary taste. But again, I find it's not overly done. It's not like forcing your taste buds to go overdrive. If you know what I mean. I can't really explain it, but it's not that sort of beery thing. Yeah, God, that's too sweet.
Yeah, you know what? When you mentioned before there was liquishy, I was thinking of like it was going to be like sambuca and stuff, and I was just like, oof.
Oh no, not as bad as that. I mean, God, imagine. Then you would be getting off your tits.
Yeah, that's so that definitely helped. But it's interesting. It's in their strong beer. I guess maybe everything 8.5 above is strong. But
well, it is to most people, but to me, that's sort of normal to me. I mean, that sounds weird, but to me, this is like a 5% because I'm used to strong beers. But
yeah,
for most everyday drinker, that is pretty strong. If you're used to like Foster's, Budweiser, Cobra, Kingfisher, 8.5 is really strong.
I mean, if I didn't see the can, I'd probably say this was like a 4 or 5 for me, but like percentage.
Yeah, that's what I mean. They've disguised the alcohol very, very well in this, and you can't taste it for love nor money. It's just 8.5. That's a bit strong for me. I'm not going to buy that. But when you actually do it, it does actually, like you say, it tastes like a 4% because it's so sort of mild and yeah, it's just I don't know. They've done something really well to this. And just seeing this is 4.3 of your UK units. So this is literally over your daily lager recommendation already.
Oh wow! So what's the daily limit?
Well, I think I know that it's complicated, but it goes on the strength of the beer. So most people are only allowed something stupid like two to three sort of 4% beers in a day. So when you have this is literally like double that. So yeah, it's really weird. Hang on, I've just seen something here. What's this? I thought it had a Polish strong lager taste to it, but nicer. Yeah, again, maybe the style. I'd see where you're coming from there. It's well, Polish are renowned for it. There's only one Polish beer I've actually disliked, and that was that penny stuff, JC Special or something. It was fucking vile. But generally, most Polish beers I can't argue with. They're strong, but they're good flavoured. and there's a lot to choose from, and they're cheap. You know, you can go down local off license and buy a can of Devowie for £1, and that's about 7%, and it's really smooth, and you get off your tits with that if you've drunk enough of them. So, totally agree with that. Love me Polish lager. Done enough of them in my time. But yeah, so I mean, I think we both can agree then that we really do like this.
Yeah, I agree. What was your? I didn't see your last video, but what was your take out of 10 for this?
Do you know? I can't remember. I'm sure I scored this again about a high 8. I'm sure it was like an 8.5, building towards a 9, because the only reason why I marked it down is because I was worried that a lot of people won't like that aniseed, that sort of liquishy sweet taste to it, because it could be off-putting. There's some sugary beers out there, and I thought this could be one of them, and it might put people off. But having said that and drunk it a few times, you know, I still think it depends on the person. So I personally scored it like a high 8, and I'd probably still stick to that now even. So for me, it would still be a high 8. I've just seen this comment. I tried Crest. God, how many years ago now? Must have been about 7, 8 years ago. This stuff is one of the worst beers I've ever had in my life. I would even put it worse than flipping, what's it called? Special brew. This stuff, right, was 10%. It came in a blue, like electric blue can with 2 bears fighting on the can. Okay. 10% in big bloody letters. So I've never seen it before, and I bought it for like £1.10 in an off license all those years ago. When I researched it, it turns out it's English, and I was just like, oh, okay, maybe England do strong beer. Cracked it open, 2 sips of it, and my head was pulsating. It just had it's got a load of weird shit in it, and I was just like, no, I'm throwing that straight down the sink. So
yeah,
2 sips is all I could handle, and I just threw it. So yeah, as Heath Drink says, it is awful because I wouldn't recommend it. So if you see Crest, I don't even know if they still sell Crest, but if you ever come across it, avoid it.
The only Crest I use is toothpaste.
Exactly, yeah. Crest toothpaste with the little teeth in it doing the march. A guy I used to work with drank it all the time, and he gave me 2 cans. Well, do you know what? You should have thrown them back at him, because it's an insult to give you 2 cans of that. Fucking horrible stuff. Mind you, though, I've always said it's worth a try. You know, if you don't try these beers, then you'll never know. But I know from experience. So yeah. But there you go. You can always try them. I'm never saying don't ever try a beer, but you know, some people do. Some people get off put by the design of the can. Some people look at the percent and go, "Well, that's too much for me," and you know how it is. So yeah, I'd say definitely one of their best in the range from the OJ range. Their 12 is probably arguably the best one I think I've had from them, followed by I would say the 8.5. And I really did quite like some of their fruit beers as well, like their peach and their wild berry and all that. I quite like that. Though they're a bit artificial, but weird enough, I quite liked them. So yeah,
got the 12.5 to taste, right?
No, that's our last OJ, I do believe.
I think I've got one more. I'll double check in the fridge.
Yeah, but I know we've got the Belgian ones coming up, which I'm really looking forward to, because I've been getting for a lot of them lately.
I've not had those since 10 years. It's been a while.
Really? Oh god, you're going to be in for a treat then.
Yeah.
I mean, my mate who I went over, I won't name him because obviously he's now started up a YouTube channel, but my mate who I went over to the other week, he bought a bottle of that quack that I've given yourself, and he was like, fuck me, when that is so smooth and malty, isn't it? He went, I fucking love that. And it was gone in seconds. He literally downed it. Wow. And bearing in mind, that's like 8%. So, do you know what I mean? Again, it's similar to this, doesn't taste it. Man. So, what do you reckon? Should we do the scores? Scores on the doors. So what would you score? What would you score, OJ?
This one, I would actually surprise myself. I'm actually going to go with 8 out of 10 for this one.
Yeah.
Funny enough, before I even opened the can, I thought it was going to be like 4 out of 10, but yeah, nice little boost.
He's doubled it.
Yeah, I mean, you can't, you know, you can't nick it until you tried it. So
exactly. You know, I've always said that for years and years and years. I've always said, you know, you got to try them. And again, it was Duvel that started this whole journey for me, and that was 8.5. And since then, I've always said, you know, just, you know, if you've never seen a beer before, you've never heard of it, doesn't mean it's going to be shit. Sometimes they are, sometimes they're not. But I agree. I would score this again about an 8.5, something like that. It's just easy to drink, reasonable good flavour, and surprisingly, you don't even taste the alcohol strength. It's just like water. It's just like crisp water. It's just added flavour, I guess. So yeah, I agree. I think a good 8 there. And again, I think most people may be off put by it, but I certainly weren't. So yeah, there you go, fans. I think we've both scored this one very well indeed. Very well indeed. I think that's the first time me and you have come to like the same sort of level of scoring.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't remember now what we've had, but we had the 20, didn't we? We've had a couple of the fruit beers as well. I can't remember what our last one was. I really can't.
Well, I can't remember.
I've got a complete mind blank, but I'm sure you scored the last one quite high as well.
Yeah, so, I think the lowest one was definitely like 20%.
yeah, which you threw down the toilet. Can't win them all though, so yeah, we're on a good one here. So yeah, there you go, fans. OJ 8.5. We've basically scored it a high 8, something like that. So I would say definitely worth a purchase. I believe, you know. So go out there and purchase some. Till next time, fans. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And again, thank you very much for watching. And join me and Jimbo soon when we're going to do some more beer reviews. Till next time.
Cheers. See you guys.